Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, my name is Faith and I have a whole house clean for you. I am so excited about it. This is over the course of 3 days and I am so excited because this whole time living here in this house, I have not thoroughly cleaned the bathrooms yet, but I'm going to be starting off the video by doing that. So let's get into it. So I ended up really taking my time on this bathroom because it just needed extra time and attention. There was just like dust on the trim that goes around the bathroom, and there was bugs on the windowsill and dust like everywhere. I have been in this house now for 2 months and I haven't thoroughly cleaned either bathroom, but you have seen me do some quick wipes. You've seen me wipe the tub, wipe the toilet, wipe off the sinks. But this particular week I had a lot to do upstairs and I wanted this bathroom to be in its tip-toppest shape I could get it, besides changing out the faucet, because that's a whole project. I can't turn the water off by myself and neither can anyone else in my house. So I don't know if we're gonna have to call a plumber who just has strong enough hands to turn the water off, because other than that factor, we could probably all replace the faucet. This is the very dirty, dusty trim I was telling you about, and you'll see the windowsill with the bugs in a minute. Right here, I'm tightening the water as tight as I could get it to stop the drips, and you can see it just completely blast forth with water because the faucets do not shut off all the way. If you turn it too much, it just starts gushing out all the water again. So it really does need to be replaced, and I purchased the faucet from Walmart to do it. It's just turning off the water is what's holding me back. Anyway, the sink is the last part of this particular bathroom clean, and here I'm just showing you the Lysol and Windex to say, do not use these together. If you mix ammonia and bleach, it can create mustard gas, which can kill you. So although I did use those two separate cleaners, I used them separately. I used Windex to clean the mirrors, and I used the Lysol to disinfect everything else. But please, please, please do not ever mix them. You can die from it. Thank you. Up next, I'm going to be vacuuming my whole entire house, starting in the living room, doing the whole downstairs, working my way vacuuming upstairs with the hose attachment, and then taking care of the bedrooms and the hallway. If you're watching this instead of cleaning along with me and being focused on whatever you're doing, you can tell that I am picking up everything off the floor, and I just keep stop vacuuming like every minute and a half. So far, I've had to move the table, pick up tissue paper, newspapers, a notebook, and a back scratcher. But starting vacuuming, I actually did think that everything was picked up. And I'm just telling you that because you should, to be more time efficient, pick up everything off of the floor before you start vacuuming. But I didn't do that because I didn't realize it was so messy. Here, I'm gonna work my way vacuuming up the stairs. And I just wanted you to know how difficult it was for me to get good shots of this because I had to throw away my broken camera tripod. And so I was literally holding my hand up far above me as still as I could whilst vacuuming and getting everything sucked up off of the stairs. So it was really challenging, but I think it came out pretty good, and I hope you enjoy this footage. After this next song, I am going to tell you about my editing disaster that made me almost want to give up on YouTube altogether with this channel.
Day in, day out, it's the same road we're walking down. Same job, same town, 'cause we've been told that's the way our world goes round. Walking on the grounds we've always known, stepping on the footprints in the snow. But when it melts, the other ways will show. We're gonna make the footsteps on our own. That life can wait just for a while. That life can wait. So take that aside and just go
So I am almost done vacuuming my whole house at this point. Last step of this is pulling out the hose attachment and getting up all of the lentils. The reason why we have lentils on the floor is because I use lentils for my daughter's sensory bin activity. And you're going to get to see that because after the vacuum footage, it shows her playing in the sensory bin and how the lentils got to be all over the floor in the first place. So you'll get to see me sweep some of it up a little bit with the play dustpan. But the rest of it that got left behind gets vacuumed up. Oh, I was going to tell you all about my saga, and I actually totally forgot about it. But since I just remembered, let me tell you now. Basically, I just spent like almost 5 hours trying to edit this video and get it done for Friday. And my final footage that was ready to be exported had a huge error in it where like almost 10 minutes of my footage was totally messed up. And I'll show you at the end what that actually looks like if I still have it. But it was really discouraging because you couldn't see all of the hard angles that I worked so hard to get and edit from vacuuming the stairs, as I was like holding my hand as far up as I could and as still as I could while vacuuming. So I struggled with that, and I decided I'm going to leave this messed up footage in the video because I just need to get it done and it's too bad. And so I was talking about how difficult that was to do in the original voiceover, and I went to export it and it was like, it didn't save, and I was like, why didn't it save? Why didn't it save? Is it under a different file somewhere hidden in my phone? No, it wasn't hiding in my phone. It didn't export all the way because there was some missing footage, and I was like, no, how is this possible? How can I have missing footage? I have every single file that I used to compile this whole video together. But no, it had missing footage. And so I was at a point where I don't think I can do this because I need to hang out with my daughter. I need to play with her and teach her and take care of her. And I actually have so much other stuff to do. I was just thinking about starting a whole nother YouTube channel and a whole nother business. And I'm not making money from this. My channel's not monetized. I don't do affiliate marketing. I've never had a brand deal. The other day, I was just denied to get into Amazon affiliates. So with that happening to my footage, it was just really starting to seem hopeless. But ultimately, I make cleaning videos to motivate myself and to motivate other people who just have to deal with the disaster that they live in. And at my old house, I was working so hard and diligently at decluttering and minimizing to where I could pick up each room in my house clean in 5 minutes. And then it gave me all the time to do deep cleaning and everything else. And dishes took the longest because I had to hand wash them, but that was okay because most it would be is 35 minutes and I could clean the whole house in an hour. And so that was really motivating to help other people who are struggling to get to that point. But now I'm at this house that's so cluttered and it's not my clutter and I can't get rid of it and I can't deal with it or do anything about it. It just is seeming kind of hopeless and pointless and not worth the time and hours. When I decided to be consistent in making content for this channel and doing market research and making better thumbnails and everything else, it seemed worth it because the goal was that I could make money and be a YouTuber. But at this point, I've been on YouTube for over 10 years, and I have been doing this seriously for probably a year and 2 months, and I'm at like 220 something subscribers, and that's really great. If I can help all of those 220 people, like, I will keep going for you guys. But also, because of that, it doesn't make sense to put in 5 hours and have it amount to nothing and then have to do another hour of editing just so I can post this video on Friday when I have so much other stuff to do. But ultimately, I really don't want to give up on YouTube. Maybe I need to make another route, another channel, another business plan, another something else. I don't know. So that's the whole story, and ultimately the easiest thing is to do like a 40-minute clean at the end of every single day and keep up with the editing every single day. And then once a week, I take all that footage and I do what I call my big edit, because I actually have a 3-step editing process, and I really like to watch and would like to make videos about content creation, and like having my 3-step editing process to share might actually help people who are interested in doing YouTube. But I'm also not successful yet. I shouldn't say that, because I do have subscribers and I am successful. I'm just not monetized, and having this be like a money maker so that I can actually keep doing it and continue to get better and better isn't happening. Although, don't get me wrong, because I am getting better and better, and I just need a couple of things to be tweaked. But I think I'm going to start a garden channel, and I also think I'm going to really put my focus onto making budget meals. That brings me to my last point, which is that I was just evaluating what is the stuff that I do for fun without being paid for it that I'm truly passionate about. And that is making budget meals. You might not know this about me, but my sister has a big family, and I literally will go onto Walmart, not their website, because I actually hate using their website. I go onto Google search, I type in Walmart at the location I want, and I just search products and I price check groceries. And for fun, I sit there for hours and I just compile up these prices of groceries to make different extreme budget meals for my sister, and they all have to feed 6 people, and I'm having such a hard time getting $5 meals that feed 6 people that also have meat, because she likes to eat a lot of meat in her house. And I just barely had a revelation that actually That's really amazing to get a $5 budget meal that has meat in it that feeds 6 people. Like, if you're doing that, you're doing pretty great. So that's amazing, because I was actually really discouraged about that too. Like, thinking, I can't do this. I'm not doing good enough. I'm not meeting the $5 goal. Like, this is $5.57. But yeah, take a deep breath. It's okay. Let me know if you want to see that kind of content, but I'm going to be probably making it anyway, because in my own self-evaluation, I need to be doing things that I already do for fun and sharing that, because that really does have a lot of value, and it's also so fun for me. Anyway, this video has 4 minutes left. My last song is a new song called Fire, and it's awesome. But it's like 3 minutes long, so I'm gonna do my little outro right now and finish off with a new song. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful, or at least self-reflective or something. And subscribe if you're not already. I am a little bit sorry that it didn't have as much upbeat music as I personally like to watch for like a clean with me. But the reality is that this was very therapeutic, and sometimes we just need a little therapy session along with getting the house clean.
You melt the ice behind my stone cold eyes. I turn to ashes, but only just sometimes. Inhale your smoke, but you still act surprised. It's not my fault when we end up capsized. You call me crazy now, but you don't understand. I'm calling out to you. Can you hear a thing? 'Cause you lit the match that ignites the flame. I'm the TNT, but you're the spark to blame. And it's fire, burning holes inside my brain. Feel the fire, heat that melts us down again. Now it's pouring through my veins, but I said you're the spark to blame. And it's fire, burning holes inside my brain. Some days with you it's paradise, but now you spin me in a web with all your lies. Want you to feel the way I feel inside. I'm reaching out for help, you got me in a riptide. You call me crazy now, but you don't understand. I'm calling out to you. Can you hear a thing? 'Cause you lit the match that ignites the flame. I'm the TNT, but you're the spark to blame. And it's fire.